Hey, how's it guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to introduce my next 100x plus long-term crypto project to you. But as always, before we get into it, everything in crypto is high risk. Invest only what you can afford to lose and always do your own research. Also, please like this video, subscribe or join my YouTube, Telegram and Twitter social pages. From today onwards, guys, I am going to share my Excel spreadsheet with you for future reference purposes. And hopefully, if we are lucky, we're going to fill this spreadsheet with lots of good crypto investment opportunities where we can make lots of 10x's, 50x's, 100x's and achieve our financial freedom for ourselves, our families, and our communities. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So guys, as you might have seen, the project that I'm going to introduce to you today is called Loop Network. I am going to look at sort of 10 categories or 10 important points that I think is crucial for every researcher in crypto to look at before you decide to invest in a crypto project. Loop Network is a layer 1 blockchain. Okay, they have the Loop token for the layer 1, but they also have the LSwap token for the DEX or the governance token. In terms of the owners or the developers, they have not been doxed. Robert is the CEO, then they have a lead developer, and they have 7 developers working on the project. In terms of competition, obviously you look at Ethereum, the Binance Smart Chain, Solana, AVAX as competition for Loop, and for LSwap, LoopSwap, you look at competition as Uni, Cake, PancakeSwap, and 1inch. The market caps at the time of making this video for Loop Network for the Loop token is a very tiny 15 million. But even better guys, for the LoopSwap token, the market cap is only 850,000 USD. In terms of token supply, for Loop, you have a 200 million supply, fixed supply, but they also have a burn function and they've already burned around 20 million tokens. By the way, guys, this token has launched during February 2022. So in a bit over a year, they've burned about 10% of the total fixed supply of the Loop token. In terms of the LoopSwap token, guys, they have a total supply of 1.2 billion. But listen to this, they also have a burn function. 800 million tokens have been burned since launch. And it launched, this token launched in March 2022. However, as you can see here that the LoopSwap token is mintable and there is provision for a maximum of 600 million tokens to be minted. That means that in the end the total supply will be 1 billion tokens. In terms of the Loop network, in terms of the unlock schedule, all the tokens have been released. This was actually a stealth launch. There was no pre-sale. In other words, guys, there are no tokens to be unlocked. We have currently for Loop, we have 180 million tokens and that is it. How accessible is LoopSwap and the Loop token at the moment? You can trade it on Gate.io, Maxi, Bitmark, and you can also buy it on PancakeSwap. So it's available on the Binance Smart Chain at the moment. In terms of the community, guys, the community is very strong on Twitter. Telegram is very helpful, and you will find loads and loads of videos on YouTube regarding the Loop network. The competitive edge. So what do they say? The owners, the investors, what do they say give them a competitive edge? Well, they say their transactions per second is infinite. Now, I will show you just now on the website when they compare to Ethereum, to Solana, to Bitcoin and so on, how awesome this is. They also call themselves the first future-proof blockchain. And on their website, you'll see they advertise themselves as hugely scalable because they are proof of stake and because of their sharding technology. Now, guys, if you want to understand this, I had to do a lot of reading to make sure that I understand and why this is a competitive edge. You'll have to go and delve into these matters if you are a serious investor and if you want to invest in the Loop network. Interesting facts. I believe that because of the current market caps and because of what they're trying to achieve with Loop Network, there's huge upside potential. And they also say that the CEO worked on Ethereum 2.0. However, that has not been formally disclosed or confirmed. Just in terms of the overall assessment. In my view, the L1, the layer 1 market is oversaturated. But I'm looking at good projects with good teams where there's ongoing development, solid communities, and I believe that Loop ticks all the boxes. In my previous videos, you might have seen that the communities to me, whether it's a meme coin or long-term project, is critically important. And I believe that Loop has built a solid community, a solid following, and they've built trust among the community. In conclusion, guys, for this part of the video, I believe that the Loop token can give us 100x to a 300x from the current market cap. But again, guys, I'm talking about a medium to long-term project, 6 months to a 2-year time frame. In terms of the Loop swap token, the L swap token, the potential is massive here, guys. If you compare it to the Uni and Pancake swap market caps, we easily look at a 500 to 1000x from the current market cap of 850k or so. But again, guys, you look at the medium to long-term time frame of 6 months to 2 years. So guys, as you can see, just a quick overview. I'm now going to take you through the website and all the charts and so on. So guys, if you look at the website, like I said, you can find all the information here, the documentation, the medium, the community and so on. They advertise themselves as super scalable blockchain, highly cheap, fast and secure. And as I said, guys, when you look at the TPS, you will see that Loop Network has an infinite TPS. Whereas, for example, Ethereum 2.0 has got a 14 TPS, Polkadot 1500 TPS. So you will see that this is quite impressive. And then you can go through this sheet and look at all the speeds and algorithms and so on. If you go to CoinGecko, guys, currently they are not being advertised as a layer 1. They just say here that it's a BNB chain ecosystem. And then you can look at all the information here and you can look at the 1-year chart and so on. They reached an all-time high of around 23 cents in April this year, and then they traced back to where they are now at around 8 cents. And yeah, so you can play around on CoinGecko and look at all the information. So guys, if you compare the market cap of Loop Network with other layer ones, for example, Ethereum, obviously the leader, you can see the potential, even if you compare it with BNB. But what I've done, guys, I've compared it with the $10 billion market cap L1s. So if you can get, from a 15 million to a 10 billion, it's already going to be a lot of access. And what they are trying to build over there at Loop Network, it's quite possible. If they can deliver within the next 6 months or so, who knows what can happen. So guys, as I said, you can play around with all the layer ones. Just go to categories, look at the layer ones and, play around, compare, all the information, go to the different websites and so on. And I believe you will then also see why I am interested in Loop Network. If you look at the PooCoin chart for Loop Network, you will actually see that I prepared this video yesterday. So the market cap has actually dropped from 15 to around 14 million. The markets are, down at the moment. So it's an even better entry point for us if we decide to invest. Then guys, if you look at Loop Swap, again, like I said, this will compete with the pancake swaps, the 1 inches and also the unis of this world. And you can get all the information here on CoinGecko. Again, you can look at all the top decentralized exchanges, the DEXs as we call them, and you will see here Uni has got a $4 billion market cap. Now, LoopSwap has got a 850,000 market cap. So you can see the potential. PancakeSwap has got a 311 million market cap and so on, guys. So you can play around here and do your comparisons. In terms of the LoopSwap chart, you'll see here around an 868,000 market cap. And again, you can play around. I will leave links in the description below, and you can look at all the ups and downs and how everything has progressed over the last, year and a half or so since they've launched. Then, guys, finally, you can look at Telegram. Obviously, you can look at YouTube. I'm just going to show you the Twitter page for now. You can see here that they have around 45, almost 46,000 followers. They're very active. You can see here the last post was about 3 hours ago. And guys, what's very interesting is that many influencers that I follow have Loop Network as one of their layer 1 projects to watch for the next bull run. So guys, that is my project for you today, where I think we can get 100x plus if we invest today. Unfortunately, because due to my financial situation, I cannot always invest in all of these projects, but I have presented to you Pulse Chain, Realio, and now Loop Network as the three top projects that I'm trying to invest in for the next bull run. I see them as long-term, solid projects with huge, massive upside potential. As always, guys, please do your own research. Invest only what you can afford to lose. Regard everything in crypto as high risk. Finally, please like this video, subscribe to all my socials. All the links will be in the description below. That is all from me for today. Till next time, goodbye.